Scent bird, I smell good, bish. And if you want to smell good like me, you'll click down below in the description box and get 15% off of your first month subscription service to Scentbird, which is a monthly subscription service that sends you perfumes, candles, hand lotions, and makeup. So you guys get down below, check out their website, and sign up.
Hey, you guys. They hit you with the hey, you guys. You guys, I'm back. I'm back for 90 Day Fiance. And let me just say this. Before the 90 days is crazier than after the 90 days. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Because watching these people go all the way to another country, take 5 flights, lose luggage, don't know where their next flight going to be. Like, they go through so much to get to meet people who they've never seen. And it's just, ugh. It seemed like every single one of the meetings was in some way disappointing. Okay, look, let's get into it. So last episode, Ricky was left at a table. He was supposed to meet Melissa there at 7:30. She didn't show up until after 9:45. That's when she finally showed up. And she seemed so disinterested. And I really want to know, what pictures was he sending her online that she now is looking at him and feeling like, I did not like this matchup at all. Ricky and Melissa are not about to be together. I don't know why Ricky wanted to marry her. The bitch was 3 hours late for their dates. She didn't seem interested in him at all. He says that he never noticed that she had braces before. I'm like, oh, so you didn't notice that she looks like a teenage prostitute? Oh, okay. She was late because she was busy. Bitch, busy doing what? Busy doing what? He had already said at the table before she came that her being late showed a sign of disrespect. And I'm like, it definitely shows that she don't give a fuck about you, Ricky. It definitely shows us that girl don't care. All right? I don't know what she was thinking. I don't know what she thought she was going to get out of this relationship with you, because she wasn't saying much of nothing the whole date. And he just, making jokes about himself being self-deprecating, trying to get her to laugh and shit like that. And she laughed and called him a coward because he was talking about how scared he was on planes. I'm like, she's not even picking up the fact that you're joking. She's just laughing at you. She's not laughing with you. This is not a good start, Ricky. This is not a good start at all. Take your ass back home, okay? This girl don't want you. This girl don't need you. What is wrong? He thinks he won her over, but us and the producers think otherwise, okay? John and Rachel. All right, Rachel got to England. She met John. Theirs was the only one that seemed like they were very happy to see each other and meet each other. But then as the time went on, it started to get really real. Like, for instance, Rachel looked like shit because she hasn't slept in a while. She has no makeup on. Her hair is all over her head. She's frumpy. But it's because of how long it took her to get there. Plus, with her 8-month-old baby. And that little baby is so cute. I couldn't take it. That baby is so damn cute. But John seems to be down for the challenge, even though all of this is very confusing to his mom. His mom is like, it's just weird. It's mad. Okay? She said it's mad because he has never really shown this much interest in any woman he's dated previously. And here he is making baby rooms and doing all of this for Rachel, and the mom just doesn't know if he's ready for what it really takes to raise a baby. Even that night, he was trying to set up the baby bed and she was crying, and he just kind of got stressed out and had to go downstairs for a minute and talk to his mom. But he came back up, and then they finally got in the bed, but then the baby starts to cry. But John did get up and go hold the baby and try to become familiar with the child so she can get to know him and that they can feel more comfortable together. I mean, as far as his family says, he's never been disinterested in any woman before. And I feel like if he really wasn't trying to be a father at all, he would be more like Jesse's fuck ass or Luis from the last season of After the 90 Days or whatever. I just kind of feel like John showed a real effort, and he showed that he's really going to try. Now, I don't know if that's going to keep going because, every day is a challenge. But John seems like he's really going to try to be there for Rachel. Also, John seems like he's not rolling on, all wheels. All right. He goes into these moments in the confessionals where they're asking him a question, and he's like, say something. What's going on in there? Tell a little men in your mind to run faster. What is happening? John, Hello? Y'all, I don't know what the fuck be going on, but John looked overwhelmed. Like he didn't know what to say, what to do. His brain wasn't here. He wasn't really with us. His body was there. It was a clone. I don't know. But John was not really, like he wasn't really all there. I don't know. But him and Rachel seem like the only two that may really, really be in love with one another. Like, for real. We'll see, though. So Angela lands in Nigeria to meet Michael, and she's convinced that the first kiss is going to let her know if Michael really loves her. And I'm like, woman, something about you, even at 52, tells me that you have no idea when a man is really in love with you. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there right now. Okay, so I don't know why you think that's going to work. But she gets there, and he's out there waiting for her, and she runs and jumps and hugs him, and he's like, he's happy to see her, obviously. There's a whole bunch of hugging and kissing. It's all very uncomfortable and sweaty. And he's like, she looks older and bigger and statuesque than I thought. I was like, oh, so you surprised when a grandma shows up looking like a grandma, huh? This is the first time he's dated an older woman. This is the first time he's dated a white woman. Bringing this white woman into the deep neighborhoods of Nigeria where they ain't never seen a white person except for on television or passing through or some bullshit like that, maybe military. That's the only time. But he brought her to his neighborhood, and everybody was staring at her. Y'all, the way people respond to seeing white people in Africa makes me giggle so hard. Like, what is that? Who is that? What are they doing here? I love it. Anyway, they went to the hotel because they had to get like a little hotel room to stay in that night. And she's taking out all of the Make America Great Again hats and shirts and shit. And he's talking about how much he loves Donald Trump. That's his, business mentor. That nigga don't know you. He think you got AIDS. I'ma just let that sit right there. But yeah. She was very horny, very in the mood, very trying to jump Michael's bones, filling up all his thighs, trying to feel his man meat, the whole nine. And he was just like, whoa, want you wit? Sorry, that was Jamaican, my bad. The African Jamaican get a little mixed up in there, but y'all know what I'm saying. Wit, we cannot. Wit. Like, he kept telling her to calm down. He did not want to fuck that old lady. But apparently the morning after, they was all hugged up in a bed. Her taking up 60, him taking up 40. All right, look. She was all on top of that man. She said they went down 2-3 times. He took it down. But you know what? He might have wanted to get in them skins. It's probably, let me tell you what it was. He didn't want to do it around them cameras because they put them outside. And to say y'all had sex 2 or 3 times, child, what? He got that thing back up after the first 2 times? Oh, girl, y'all better go ahead and get it in, Grandma Angela. Grandma Angela, wear Michael out. She is a ball of energy, and I don't think that he's ready for that. He actually was like, as long as she listens and be quiet sometimes, because she's loud. She's full of energy. She's all over him. She can't stop touching him. And they're in a different country where she needs to just calm the fuck down a little bit. Just calm the fuck down just a tad bit, Angela. Do that for us, all right? Y'all, they gonna meet Michael Mama. I don't know how Michael Mama gonna feel about Angela. I feel like Michael Mama probably gonna look 20 years younger than Angela. Let's wait and see. But I bet any money that Michael Mama gonna look 40 with a 30-year-old son. Bet you any money. Paul and Karine. I do not like their relationship at all. I want Karine to find her a man that is of her ethnicity. Okay, I'm going to just say that because something about Paul's white privilege makes him think that it's okay for him to get a pregnancy test and hand it to her and put it in her lap and make her take it. It also feels very child rapey. Even though Karine is 21 years old, Paul is just something he's giving off to me that I do not like. I just don't. So we saw last episode that he doesn't trust her because of her commenting on people's pictures on the internet. First of all, she was commenting on another American's page. She has not been to America. How would she have had sex with somebody else? I don't know. But in his mind, he wants her to take a pregnancy test. Pregnancy test does not prove that you've had sex. Paul, are you listening to me? Making her take a pregnancy test does not prove that she hasn't had sex with anybody else. But you know what, Paul? I'm going to go ahead and let your crazy ass have it. Something ain't right about you. And Karine needs to run, all right? They have to sit down with her family so that they can go through everything that was in the police report. And the daddy is very reserved and just is watching and listening. The mama really was the one that had the most questions about if he hurts women. What happened with this ex-girlfriend? Why was there a restraining order? How did you break the restraining order? He explains that all he did was text her when he wasn't supposed to, so he got arrested for that, but he's never hurt anybody. He's never put his hands on a woman, which I can believe, but I also think he's the type of nigga that I never hit a woman, but I put something in a drink, spiked it, killed her, and buried her in the backyard. And then told everybody she left me. Like, I'm just saying, that's how he comes off. You know, like he would do it more often than I would. Because I've said I'd do that before if Lyric ever tried to leave me. But that nigga ain't going nowhere. Okay, I'm just joking. I would never hurt my husband. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if he wants to leave. If he wants to leave, he can leave. I never hurt him. Okay, it's just a joke. Jesus. You know, I just know somebody out there, that bitch crazy. Like, no, I'm not really going to do that. But yeah, y'all. After sitting down and going through everything, her parents seem to be happy with what they've heard from him, and they can go through with, I guess, the arrangements for possibly getting married. But I just kind of feel like this is on some mail order bride shit. I feel like Karine needs to be with somebody that's her age, somebody that she can have fun with, somebody that is not so uptight and tightly wound as Paul. Paul, you know, using everything that happened in previous relationships to make him treat this woman like she's an object. Like, I really didn't like the way he went and picked up that pregnancy test and threw it in her lap like that. I did not like that. And when she came out, because they have this language barrier, he didn't understand that she was saying that she wasn't pregnant, but I think she was fucking with him. She came out, she was like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. She kept saying she was sorry, but she wasn't pregnant. It was one line. And I'm like, so you mean to tell me you went and bought a pregnancy test, but you didn't read the directions to know what pregnant and not pregnant meant, Paul? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, one line means not pregnant. All right, I've taken enough pregnancy tests to know. Okay, look, not yet, y'all, not yet. But either way, Karine isn't pregnant. You guys, I don't like Paul and Karine's relationship at all. All right, let's get to Tyreek. Tyreek is a sucker, y'all. Look, I'm going to tell y'all right now, but Tyreek might be with the only one of the women who is not really attracted to them, who would still be with them in some way. You know what I'm saying? Hazel. Hazel is very beautiful. Just like he said, Hazel is an Asian version of Angelina Jolie. The girl is gorgeous and crazy. She's fucking crazy, all right? When she found out during his flights that he had a layover in Bangkok that lasted 11 hours because they could not find his seating arrangement, he had to get another ticket. He called her and told her that, and she thinks that he stopped in Bangkok to go and see his ex-girlfriend. So now she's not sure if she can trust him. I'm like, that bitch is crazy. She pretty, but she's fucking crazy. Apparently, she has a 6-year-old son that lives with the father, and because she doesn't have any money, she can't afford to take care of the child, but she's hoping that getting a relationship with Tyreek and him taking care of her, she can get her son, and they can all live happily ever after with, you know, the daughter and all of that. And I just don't know. I don't know. Like, Hazel seems like a sweet girl, but she seems crazy behind the eyes. Something ain't right. When Tyreek gets there, it doesn't really seem like she's all that happy to see him. Like, at first she's like, oh my God, she's hiding. All the cousins are there with a huge sign that says, welcome Tyreek. Everybody speaks English, or at least they can speak the same language to one another. He just kept saying he couldn't believe how beautiful she is. He's like, wow. I mean, wow. I mean, do you see her? And she just kind of like it just, ugh. She said he was chubby. He was chubby. And I'm like, chubby, you can lose weight. Are you attracted to his fucking face? Okay, that's what we need to know. But I feel like in a lot of these situations, because these women are trying to get out of these countries so bad, they don't care. Like, they don't have to be sexually attracted to you to lay down and have children with you and make sure that they have a better security situation going on for them for the rest of their lives. Like, if that means coming to America and being with a man that I don't really, you know, fuck with like that, but I'ma love him, I'ma learn to love him, because that's what we do. Like, I really feel like a lot of those women feel like they're just gonna have to learn to love these men who they're not really all that attracted to. And it made me feel bad for Tyreek, because I feel like Tyreek seems like a really sweet, nice guy, but a sucker. And I really wish that he would have found somebody here in America who he could have been with, besides, you know, just searching someone out who is in some way unknowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like men like him, they go after women who are from other countries because they have, in some type of way, they have money. They have something that you want. And in America, they feel like they don't have anything these women want. These women can go and find anybody with money. But the women who are overseas, they know that they only have 1 or 2 chances to get somebody who they can get engaged with and get married to so that they can come over to the States, because you can't keep trying and trying and trying, because they won't let your ass over here if they think that you out here just trying to marry somebody to get to this country. So she knows. She only has a couple of tries on this shit, and she only has one in her mind. Hazel feels like she only has one shot at creating a better situation for herself, and Tyreek is the key to that better situation. And she did think that he went to go be with his other girlfriend, and that's why she was worried. But she just gonna be happy. She does tell him in a cab ride, which she felt, and he was like, no, you ain't never gotta worry about that. I'm like, girl, that nigga will never cheat on you. He will never cheat on you, okay? Don't be crazy. He will never cheat on you. Like, I'm just saying. I can already tell by looking at him. He feel like the Lord done touched his shoulder, handing him that girl with all of that mouth. All right? She looked like a child. She looked like a child in the body, but she looked very grown in the eyes, okay? I'm going to just go ahead and let y'all know how I feel about Hazel. I'm keeping my good eye on Hazel, because she the type of bitch that you wake up early in the morning, 2 o'clock, and this bitch got a knife to your neck, talking about someone keeps text messaging you. You know what I'm saying? Like something crazy or some shit like that. She just kind of seemed crazy. Them pretty ones be crazy like that. Please believe me. Darcy and Jesse. First of all, Darcy is one of the saddest examples of a woman. She is so thirsty for validation. She is so thirsty for approval from such a young man. This man is half her age, and somehow she cannot stop looking up to him like he's the daddy she never had or some shit like that. Darcy needs to go to therapy. Jesse knows how weak Darcy is, and he is definitely taking advantage of that fact. They're supposed to meet her kids, her 2 teenage daughters, and he wants her not to have her hopes up so high. He wants her to realize that at 24, he is not about to become an overnight father. He's not about to become an overnight dad. And in all honesty, her preteen, teenage daughters do not need a 24-year-old man in their life like that. I feel like it's just inappropriate. I don't like it. I'm just saying. I feel like she needed to be with somebody that was stable, somebody that was closer to her age, somebody that was not going to look at this situation as something that they were trying, because Jesse definitely does not feel like your relationship is stable enough for him to be playing stepdaddy to your children, yet here you are introducing them to him as such. It's just not right. And I just think that it seems like Darcy's children have more sense than she does, because they want her to take it slow. Jesse wants them to take it slow. She's the only one that's forcing this old family, we're going to get married, he's your stepfather narrative. Take it slow, bitch. You too thirsty for this man. You too pretty to be this thirsty. Real shit. Real shit. Darcy is too pretty to be this thirsty. You can tell she done got way too much Botox because her fucking face don't move. But I feel like a woman who is that beautiful should have more confidence in herself and know that she can have any man, and she doesn't have to deal with being treated like shit from a 24-year-old fuckboy who just wants to come to America. Like, I don't even know. I don't know what the fuck Jesse is here for, because he doesn't seem to be really that into Darcy, but he's just like along for the ride so he can make her feel like shit about herself, because that's really all he does is play on her insecurities. Like, I don't get their relationship at all. This is another one that has me stumped. I don't know what the fuck is going on. All right. But yeah, y'all, that was 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. I hope y'all enjoyed the review. These crazy people, y'all. These crazy people. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all come back, and I'll see y'all in the next one.